Good morning students. I am Susmita Nanda, lecturer in Computer Science and Engineering Department. Today's our topic is client-side scripting. So already we discussed what is client-side and what are the components and what are the difference between the server-side scripting and client-side scripting. Okay. So let's see server-side Java scripting. JavaScript programming language of the web is used primarily on websites and web applications and executed by web browsers. However, JavaScript is general purpose language and can be used for other programming tasks. It can be used on server side, what in this case means every place outside of the web browser. Below add some examples of using JavaScript on server side, and these are the examples of the database. MongoDB, document oriented database, uses SpiderMonkey engine. CouchDB, NoSQL database, uses SpiderMonkey engine. React, distributed NoSQL key value database, uses SpiderMonkey engine. Thunderbird, email client, uses SpiderMonkey engine. Adobe Acrobat Reader Flash, use SpiderMonkey engine. GNOME, desktop environment for Unix-like operating systems, uses SpiderMonkey engine. Rhino uses Java API and allows you to convert JavaScript script into Java classes. Using Rhino Shell, you can run scripts in batch mode. Node.js is a JavaScript runtime environment that allows you to execute JavaScript code on server side. It is built on V8 engine. Node.js is used to build scalable network applications. It is based on asynchronous event-driven communication that allows you to handle high loads effectively. So JavaScript, then server side, these are the examples. Let's see SQL. SQL stands for Structured Query Language. It is a programming language that is typically used in relational database or data stream management systems. It was developed by IBM in the early 1970s and is now an official standard recognized by the American National Standards Institute (ANSI) and the International Organization for Standardization (ISO). SQL has remained a constantly popular choice for database users over the years, primarily due to its ease of use and the highly effective manner in which it queries, manipulates, aggregates data, and performs a wide range of other functions to turn massive collections of structured data into usable information. For this reason, it has been incorporated into numerous commercial database products such as MySQL, Oracle, Sybase, SQL Server, Postgres, and others. In fact, many non-relational databases like MongoDB and DynamoDB are called NoSQL products due to their lack of SQL programming. While different iterations of SQL may utilize different syntax for key operations, in general, basic commands like select, insert, update, and create are common to all SQL releases. This makes it very easy for someone with a basic knowledge of SQL to work in many different environments and perform a wide variety of tasks. So SQL is inherited from the C language. Based on the C language, and it is used for the relational database. Okay. Let's see what are the different commands we are using in SQL. So, categorized. SQL is divided into 4 parts. Okay. First one is data definition language, DDL. Second one is data manipulation language, DML. Third one is data control language, DCL. And last one, fourth one is transaction control language, that is TCL. Okay. So let's see first DDL. So DDL is the data definition language and it defines the structure. Okay. The structure of the database and the table. It is auto-committed commands. This includes create, alter, drop, truncate, so many. Okay. So by using the create command, we can create tables, views, object, etc. By using the alter command, we can alter the rows and the columns, and we can rename the table, but we cannot rename a database. We can rename the table. So these are the DDL. Then drop. Drop means delete. So drop and truncate both are using for the delete purpose, but drop is dropping all the records from the table, but truncate means it completely changing the structure of the table. It's completely deleted the table with all the records. Next, DML, data manipulation language. By using these commands, select, insert, update, delete, we are manipulate the database. Okay. So select command is see the records. Insert command is using inserting the data or records to the database. Update command is using update the record. Okay. Let's see what is the difference between the alter and update. Alter is a DDL command, whereas update is a DML command. When we giving the alter statement, it compares it updating so many things, not one row. It updating the maybe add a row, add a column, maybe delete a column, maybe rename the column, maybe rename the table name. But here update means we are giving the conditions to change a row. It is affecting a row in the database. And delete. Delete and drop. Drop is for the same purpose delete, but delete is need the conditions. By using the delete command, we are deleting some rows from the database. Okay. Next is our data control language, DCL. Grant and revoke. These two commands are used by the DBA, database administrator. Administrator will giving the permission or take back the permission. That is known as the grant and revoke. These only used by the DBA, and DBA he or she will give the permission about these commands. Okay. What operations you can do in the database. Next is last one, transaction control language, rollback, commit, save point. So rollback means back the transactions. Okay. Commit means save the transactions, and save point is the marking of the in between the transactions. So DDL is auto committed command. Once we do the create, it created. If we don't write commit, no need of commit, it automatically saved. But when we insert or update, we have to write commit for saving the transactions. No need of the commit command in the DDL statements. Okay. DML statements we need, but in DDL we can. And one more thing, if we drop and truncate a database, the rollback command is not working. Rollback means transactions is back, but in case of auto committed, particularly in the DDL statement, rollback is not working. Okay. So these are about the SQL commands, different type of SQL commands, 4 SQL commands, DDL, DML, DCL and TCL. These are for using the operations of the database. This is the structure of the database and this is the manipulation of this database. This is the permission giving or taking back from for manipulating or creating something in the database, and this is the transactions, is rollback, commit and checkpoint. These are all about the SQL queries that we need to or that we're doing in the server side scripting language. Thank you.